Jodha Akbar.
I'm very happy to see you, Hoshiar. Very good. You are an excellent actor.
Madam, I am no better at acting than you are. My face still hurts. Why did you have to hit me so hard?
Oh, come on, Hoshiar. You know that if I didn't hit you in the face as hard as I did, you would have become weak in front of Queen Jodha. And everyone should think that when Queen Rukaya hit you, it was very real.
Wasn't it a bit too real?
Oh, please stop crying like a child and tell me what news you have for me.
Madam, Queen Jodha...
Shh! Keep your voice down. I don't want anyone to get the slightest idea that you went crying to Queen Jodha because I told you to. Now tell me what you found out.
Madam, there are more than 15 queens who have agreed to support Queen Jodha. And then 50 maids have too. Queen Jodha is on the rise, and that is the reason we'll have to do something. We will have to do something that will make the queens stop having faith in Queen Jodha.
That will happen, Hoshiar, and it will be soon. Queens who are on Queen Jodha's side today will be against her tomorrow.
You are smiling, madam. I'm sure you have something big brewing in there.
Of course, because what I'm planning is going to be executed by you.
Amazing. I have always been impressed by your brain. That is great. If we manage to execute this, then Queen Jodha will be finished.
Shh! Now please stop laughing and leave my room. And you must make sure that nobody notices you. Go! Go! I like it, Rukaya. That is such a great strategy. Now this game will be fun, dear Queen Jodha.
Things are not looking good for us at the moment. We're going to have to be very careful when we go to Mewar, because we don't want to lose any soldiers for no reason.
Everything has been arranged, Your Highness. The spies have been sent, and we have chosen a safe route to go on. And our army will proceed from there.
Glory to the king. Your Highness, we have heard news that Prince Sujamal has managed to take Mewar. Among the Mughals who have been killed are 2 distant relatives of the Emperor.
Sujamal is quickly becoming a problem for us. Not only is he at war against us, but now he has also started a war against the Mughal Empire. And since we are allies of the Mughal Empire, we're going to have to find a way to control him. We're going to have to find a way to kill him.
I think that Queen Jodha is the one who put this here.
Until this very day, no Hindu maid has had the freedom to pray in these women's quarters. But Queen Jodha is trying to change that and give us the right. Now we've been given the freedom to worship. Thank you, Queen Jodha. We appreciate it very much.
Queen Mother, I have some big news. It's important.
What happened as the sky burst?
It might as well have. In the rooms of every Hindu maid in the women's quarter, there is an idol for every maid.
Please tell me you have lost your mind, Resham. No maid in the Empire has the right to worship their own idols.
I know, Queen Mother, but this is the truth. I promise you. I saw some of them with my own eyes.
How's this possible? Who has dared to go against the rules and regulations of the Mughal Empire? What if the Emperor finds out? I have no idea what this is going to lead to. I am going to have to find out where all of these idols have appeared from and exactly what is going on. Let's go.
May God be graceful. How can Queen Jodha possibly do this?
Yes, we thought she was kind, and that is why we all agreed to support her in her bid. But at the moment, even before becoming the chief of the women's quarters, she has started favoring her own religion.
This is against the rules we follow.
The Emperor has only given permission to do this to Queen Jodha, not any of the maids.
Didn't I say? There is nobody who can compete with me, Queen Jodha. All of the queens and the maids who have been supporting you are now going to turn against you. Oh, poor Queen Jodha. She won't be able to handle anything I throw at her.
I do not believe this rumor. Queen Jodha would never go this far. She would never break the rules in search of power.
I don't mean to contradict you, but people will always go to any lengths to get power. Politics always brings out the worst in people. And Queen Jodha is the only Hindu queen in the quarters. She's the only one who could have done this.
Queen Gulbadan, I think is right about this, Your Highness. How could Queen Jodha do something like this?
I also agree with you. I can't believe that she would go so far to become chief of the women's quarter. Wow! Not only is this against the rules and regulations, but it is also an insult to the other queens.
I will go and talk to Queen Jodha right away, Mother. But I would like to say something to you. Queen Jodha participated in this election because other queens in the quarters wanted her to. So why would she do something so mean that would make the other queens hate her? Mother, I know Queen Jodha hasn't done this. Somebody who wants to ruin Queen Jodha's name has done this.
Oh no. So that means that all this... What on earth is wrong with Queen Rukaya? To keep her power, she has taken an evil path.
Why don't you go and talk to her, Mother?
Because things have become so much worse now, Queen Salima. Rukaya is not a child who can be lectured anymore.
Moti, how is Babu now? He's fine. I've been trying my best to distract him. But despite that, unless he manages to find his mother, he is never going to be normal.
I can't imagine what it must be like to be separated from one's child.
Don't worry about it, Jodha. With a little bit of luck, we will be given news about his mother.
Namaste, Queen Jodha. Some Hindu maids from the women's quarter want to talk to you.
To me? Please send them in. I wonder why they would want to talk to me.
Namaste, Queen Jodha.
You are all here for me.
We've come to you because we want to thank you.
To thank me? For what exactly? Even after doing us such a big favor, you're still being humble. Because you have a big heart, we never thought that we would be given the chance to worship our own gods while we were living here in the Mughal women's quarters.
That's right. The way you put an idol in the room of every single Hindu maid has brought so much happiness into our lives.
It's because of you that Hindu maids now have the right to follow their own religion.
What are you all saying to me? I didn't put idols anywhere.
But last night, when every maid went to their rooms for the night, there was an idol. And there's nobody else who would look after us in that way.
The thing is, Jodha, if you're not the one who did this, then who is? Oh my goodness, it is possible that someone is trying to ruin your name in the women's quarter, so that when it comes to electing somebody to be the new chief, you'll be framed for this and you'll be turned into a criminal.
Moti is right about that. Somebody has definitely done this on purpose. so that the people will start hating you. This is definitely the handiwork of somebody who wants nothing more than Queen Rukaya to be head of the women's quarter.
Yes, Queen Jodha. They are clearly trying to hurt you. We do not want your name to be dragged through the mud. We actually want you to be in charge of the women's quarters. So we will return the idols.
I want to promise every one of you that one day you'll definitely get the permission to worship and follow your religion the way you want to. Promise you will be treated with respect and honor. But until that time, my bedroom's door and the door to all of your gods will always be open to all of you. Even if there are so many idols, there is only one spirit, right? Therefore, whenever you feel like it, you're welcome to come to my room and worship as much as you want.
Thank you so much, Queen Jodha.
Salam. Just as you ordered me to, I have taken the accounts of all of the factories and the horse stables that I have. Old accounts are being scrutinized, and I have also given orders to investigate any scandals.
Emperor, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Do you have a good reason for interfering in this meeting?
Yes, sir. Something strange has happened in the women's quarters.
Well, what has happened that's so important that you had to come all the way to the courtroom?
Hindu idols have been found in the bedrooms of all the Hindu servants.
Do you have any idea where these idols came from?
We haven't found any clues yet, but there is a rumor circulating that these idols were brought here by Queen Jodha. People are saying that she is doing whatever she can to take control of the women's quarters. Because of the circumstances surrounding this incident, people are starting to believe that she did this so that she could gain the support of the Hindu servants. It's definitely a possibility.
Go. Adgasha, please. I want you to take over now. I need to handle this matter.
Of course, sir.
I'm sure that you have figured out why I have come here.
Yes.
I want you to tell me, who is it that put these idols in the rooms of all the Hindu maids, Queen Jodha?
Emperor, do you really think that I would do such a thing?
Of course not. But there is a rumor that you might have done this so you can get the support from the Hindu maids.
Do you really think that I would go this far to become the chief of the women's quarters? The thing is, I only agreed to take part in the selection because a lot of women around here have insisted that I do it. And secondly, if I want to get the support of the women in the women's quarter, there are easier things I could do. I can't even imagine using religion and emotions to try and get support, Emperor. And I also know the Mughal rules very well by now.
Once again, I want to say that I don't doubt you, Queen Jodha. I can say that you would never do something like this with complete confidence. That's why I didn't make a big deal about it but came here instead, so that we could talk about this in private. But now I would like to know, Queen Jodha, what do you think is happening and who you think is behind it?
I have no idea, Emperor.
Really? You don't know, or you don't want to tell me who you think it is?
I only have the authority to speak about myself. Who might have done this? Or even who can do what? I don't know any of this, and I don't want to get involved either.
All right. I will investigate this myself, Queen Jodha. Thanks a lot. I ask for your permission.
It has not been proven yet that Queen Jodha was behind this.
Then please tell us, Your Highness. Who else here would do this? Queen Jodha is the only Hindu queen in the whole of the women's quarters.
It makes no sense to me that Queen Jodha would resort to doing something like this.
Queen Salima, people will often take steps like this to gain power in politics. And anyway, the events of last night are clearly trying to change the rules around here. And it is only the Emperor who can change the rules, and not a single queen.
Attention! Our ruler and our emperor, Jalaluddin Muhammad, is coming! Please all rise for him!
Salam.
I would like to talk to all of you about this pathetic power grab. This is definitely a matter of great shame for all of us. So I want to know what all of you think about what has happened.
Well, I think that what happened was really bad. To try and get the sympathy and support from the Hindu maids, going to lengths like this, it's really shameful.
I would like to know how you got to the conclusion that this was done in an attempt to get support from all the Hindu maids.
Why don't you tell us, Emperor? Why else someone would have done this? We have maids here to serve us and to do work for us. And if you give them these rights, you might as well stop the rights of the queens. And if you change this one rule, they'll start pushing for more rights.
I haven't changed any rules, Queen Rukaya. Because I'm the only one who makes and changes rules. And if anything has happened, it was an attempt to break the rules. And the important thing about all of this is who did it and why. Who would be bold enough to try and break the rules we have always lived by? I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but I have to find out who it was that had all of these idols brought in here.
I'm sorry to interject, but there is just a single person who would benefit from this. And that means this must be Queen Jodha's work.
You should always take a breath before you speak and think about what you are saying. Every single queen in the women's quarters has implicated Queen Jodha in this.
But tell us, why would anybody else bring these idols into the quarters?
Do you have any proof to support this? If you have any proof, then present it. Please tell me, do you have any proof? If there is no proof, then your argument is invalid. Everybody knows that all the queens in the women's quarters have all said that they want Queen Jodha to become the chief and start running things here. And yet, the number of Hindu maids among them is incredibly low. So then I would like to know why Queen Jodha would be so childish, why she would run the risk of losing the support of so many Mughal queens just to gain the support of a few maids. And maybe a lot of you don't know Queen Jodha very well, but I do. And I can assure all of you that Queen Jodha would never do something like this. Nor would she think of doing something like this.
But Emperor...
I am the one talking now! And when I am talking, I do not tolerate anybody trying to interrupt me. I am going to tell all of you that if the person who has committed this crime is one of you, then you can come to me in private and confess your crime. I might even forgive you for it, but if you don't come forward, then you are challenging the Emperor, and I know that every one of you knows what the consequences of challenging the Emperor will be.
Emperor, none of us believe that this matter is that simple. This is an attack on the Mughal Empire.
Queen Rukaya, I know exactly why this has been done, and I am aware that it has been done, and until I say otherwise, you are not to say a word, because I do not need your advice on how to run my empire or how to deal with issues like this. One more thing, every one of you, always remember this and understand it. What happened here should not be repeated, because if it does happen again, I will certainly not tolerate it. And Queen Rukaya, come with me, because I want to talk to you in private.
I'm very happy. The Emperor believes you as much as we do. That is a good thing.
I am going to ask you the same question I asked Queen Jodha earlier. Do you know who did this, Queen Rukaya?
Jalal, how do you think that I would know that?
I am happy to admit that you are very smart, Rukaya, but don't forget that I am the Emperor. If I want to know something, then I'll find out. Rukaya, I know how those idols found their way in here. In fact, I even know who ordered Madav the stone carver to make those idols and how to make them. But even though I know everything I need to know, I still want you to tell me who did this, Rukaya. Look at me, Rukaya. And please tell me who I am.
Jalal, what kind of question is that?
Just answer the question! I want you to look me in the eyes right now and tell me who I am, Rukaya.
You are my closest friend, husband, and the Emperor.
Don't you dare lie to me, Rukaya! I know you don't think I am any of those, because if you did, then you wouldn't have lied to me.
No, Jalal, what makes you say that?
Because you have attacked my status, and you have also attacked my pride. Rukaya, I have always thought that you are a very strong and proud person. I was hoping that if you won this election, it would be honestly and by doing everything legally. But you have already accepted defeat, Rukaya. What you have done is heinous and goes against everything that the main queen is supposed to stand for. And if I wanted to, I could have asked you this out there. But no, I didn't want to see you fall in anybody else's eyes, other than mine, where it's safe for you, Rukaya. Because you have made mistakes in the past, but you have always owned up to them. But this time, in spite of me asking you, you are still not being honest. What are you so scared of losing that you are lying to your emperor and your husband, and to your closest friend? And what gives you the right to break the rules that all the Mughals have been living by? You are not the same Rukaya that I knew anymore, because if you were really that Rukaya, you wouldn't be playing these childish games. Because if you were that Rukaya, then you would never play this game. And with all the maids and all of the queens that are living in the women's quarters. In your attempt to embarrass Queen Jodha, you yourself have fallen, Rukaya. And I am asking you never to do something that will make you lose the last bit of respect I have for you. Because then you'd be done.